Hey, party people. Hey there. Okay, so I did not lock my door. So probably kids will come in. But I just wanted to pop in and start this new session of Wellness Wednesdays. I am hoping I'll be able to see your comments on here. I have my phone just in case. So please comment, say hey to me. And this is what we are doing for a while is Wellness Wednesdays. Basically, I'll put a post on Sunday and then I want you guys to ask all of the questions that you've ever thought of, like write them down there in a week or just pop in there and quickly put it up there. Because if you have any questions, you can ask me anything and we're going to cover it. And then we'll go through answers. And when you ask questions, those are your entries for giveaways. Okay. And so we're going to give away something fun today. I didn't even grab anything, but I will pull something out and post a picture. And we still have a giveaway from Monday night when we did the wellness series. Everybody that came on Monday night, 8 p.m. to learn more about their oils, there's a giveaway for that too. Hey, Wendy. Yay. So glad to see you and so glad to see that I can see who's talking to me. All right, so it's a little dark in here, no big deal, right? It's actually not dark, it's super bright, but I'm facing the wrong way. My kids are back there, so I wanted to be able to see them today. All right, so I think I can see you, so I won't really worry about this too much. I'm gonna give you a second to pop on. We're gonna run through very quickly. Oh, there you go, there's Zena, hey. I'm just going to run through a couple things and then I'll tell you the sale items. And I really want to go through, there were two questions. So if you have a question that's been like on your heart, a burning desire of wondering, someone asked like there was one product, what is the one product that every single person needs to have in their home and why? And then someone else asked, hey, I know points expire after 1 year. And then how do I know what that 1 year is or what's the date on that? Okay, so we're going to answer those two definitely because those are great questions. I feel like they'll benefit all of you. So hopefully you're paying attention. You might want to grab your doTERRA notebook and take notes during these because these are going to help you. And so I have like little oil bags, basically fun little cute things. And I also have like diffuser jewelry. And so I have something very special. As a matter of fact, I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I am going to be giving a prize away at the end of this. So stick around. All right, I think we got everything settled. Let's quickly run through July. First of all, hello, summer. How many of you have been sweating to death this last couple weeks? And our kids have been in the pool for probably 5 hours a day. That alone makes this house worth the investment. So that was exciting to see how much they use it. And then the last few days, when you walk outside and your skin starts like being moist, those are the times when you want to jump in the pool, right? So this is like summer weather. I can't wait to see what you guys do on 4th of July. You know I like peek at your pages all the time because I love you guys. So happy 4th of July. It's coming up soon. This is, here's the sales this month. Here's the promotions. There's some really fun stuff. So maybe you have already been sharing oils with friends, okay? Maybe not. Well, this month, doTERRA has offered a share with a friend promo. And so when you share with them and they open an account with $150, it doesn't matter how many PV, hopefully they'll stick with that because that's way less confusing, right? It's way less confusing. So $150, whatever they want. And if they open their account, they will get $50 free summer cash. So they're going to be able to spend it on anything. And I actually had some really cool ideas for you guys. So if you have a friend who struggles with, or maybe they're just like working out, right? Summer's the time right before that you want to start working out. There you could get, for 450 PV, you could get a deep blue rub and a yoga blend. How fun would that be? Like a line or something? So that would be fun to spend your $50 on that. Oh, and here's one of my favorites. It's called stressed and stress, or right? So adaptive, you see those pictures where women are like this, like their back is hurting and their head is like, they're just like this, right? They're exhausted. So adaptive and Claricalm, right? All the emotions. And so that both of those 50 PV, bam, you could get someone that for free. How about metabolic support? So maybe they are working out, maybe they need some extra support when it comes to their metabolism. Slim and Sassy gel caps and some lime for their water. That would be a great combination. Serenity gel caps. Let me tell you this. Actually, I grabbed this because this is one of Neal's favorite things. More recent, he did it for a long time and then he kind of slept great and he didn't really worry about it. But lately, with everything going on, you almost can't help but see stuff in your feed and you have to snooze a bunch of people. And we don't want the negativity, we want the positive stuff, right? But you can't really help it all the time. So, to help him go to sleep and stop worrying about it, a little bit of Serenity gel caps and peace. And that's 50 PV around that. And then the very last one is if you are more health conscious and you want to try the laundry soap, which is back in stock, by the way. You could get laundry soap and then Purify, because Purify gets rid of the funk. I actually like to add lemongrass too, but that'll be a little bit over 50 PV. But if you want free stuff, okay, then that was free. Those were combinations that will help your friend depending on what their needs are, right? So you can be like, hey, you want to get some free stress relief? Let's get you an account open and then you can get those. And the points are added to their account August 4th. So give them a month to get it in there. All right. Super awesome. Okay, so those were my main things for that. Now, who doesn't have one friend, right? Hey, Janet, yay. Oh, actually, Janet, you're in Canada. And we won't spend a lot of time on this, but I have a graphic to send you because if your friend enrolls, they get 30% back on everything. And then in Canada, if they order 2 more months of 100 PV, they get 30% back for life. So Canada has a killer deals this month. All right, so fennel and ginger. Fennel is the free product of the month. What is free product of the month? I'm not going to go into a lot of this because that's for Fridays, right? Fridays I always do LRP education. Fennel is fantastic. If you order 125 PV on your loyalty order, which is the smartest way to buy, get the most free stuff, right? Then if you do it before the 15th, you get fennel for free. Now I'm going to show you a trick. You got sugar, yeah, girl. Okay, so if you have sugar cravings or sugar issues, blood sugar issues, or if you're in the car and you like to munch on traveling, anything like this, right? Take a little dab of it, put it on the or on the tongue. It tastes like candy. It's you have to like black licorice a little bit, but completely will take any. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good to me. Anyways, people think I'm weird. It tastes so good to me. But if you have a sugar craving, big on sugar cravings, yes. So this is going to be a really, really fantastic tool. A little bit on the tummy for if you have digestive issues, you can put it on before and after eating. It's a very gentle oil. You can put it in a capsule, 2 drops every single day to help digestion. If you have acid issues and everything else doesn't seem to work perfectly, then this might be your oil. It's a great oil. It's called sweet fennel. It is sweet. It tastes exactly like if you were chewing up a black jelly bean at Easter. So good. How many of you think I'm weird right now? It's okay if you do. I won't judge you. All right, so fennel also pairs well with basil. So if you have a mom friend who is nursing and they need extra support with lactation, not everybody lactates well under stress, and there's a lot of stress right now. So this would be a really handy thing to help someone with. So fennel and basil, they just rub it around the breast, and it helps with increasing more milk production. All right, now we're actually going to make something fun, okay? So while we talk about points, I'm gonna make a mini roller. This is like a fun little mini roller, and I'm making a tummy tamer roller to keep in the car. I have a larger one. We keep it at the house, and we have used it so many times in the middle of the night. We've used it right after dinner when everybody ate too much. We've used it before dinner when everybody's tummy was hurting and they couldn't eat because they didn't like it. So I'm like, oh well, we're putting the oils on if your tummy hurts, right? We like, it's punishment around here. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like if you're complaining, you're getting the oils. And so we keep it here, and I don't want to take it out of the house. So we're making one for the car in our little travel pack we will now have one in there because I lost my digestion and I don't know where it went. So we're gonna make another. So this has ginger, which is 10% off this month. Ginger is fantastic for a lot of things. We cook with it a good bit. As a matter of fact, ginger I put in Thai food, I put in my Asian dishes. I love it. It's super yummy and it's potent. And we also put it in our kombucha, so soothing for a drink. I don't really feel like there's any wrong way to use ginger, but it is warm. So if you put it on your skin, then dilute it. But it's one of the more pricier oils, so if you can get it this month at 10% off, okay? So if you have upset stomach, digestion, sometimes people find that digestion works, but they need a little bit extra potency in whatever they're dealing with. And so if they have nausea, that's why the ginger drops are so handy, because they are really great for nausea. They have a little zing to them. They're not spicy, but they do have that ginger zing. And ginger is the most potent form of gingerol, which it's in the essential oil. You have to get the essential oil to get it in the most potent form. And then if you decide to just breathe it in one day in a diffuser, which it does smell really good, it's the oil of empowerment. So maybe you need a little bit of self-assurance. And if people have been slashing back on you on Facebook, maybe you need to step back and just snooze them and breathe in and just feel good about yourself. Okay? All right, so let's make this awesome roller and talk about points real quick. So I could talk all day about points. Points are quick, so I'm going to tell you about that first, and then we'll talk about the number one oil or number one product that doTERRA has that everybody should have. So if you have a product that you use that you feel like everyone needs this, that is what I would like you to put in the comments, because I think that's a personal thing. I do have my own opinion in what I've seen trends with, and I'll tell you that, but everybody's different, right? So for points, they do last a year, our points. And so I actually have a series coming on Friday, and every Friday for 10 days, we're going to find out something cool about the loyalty rewards program. And then it does have in there, like, how long do they last? They last for 1 year, and they will, okay, so real quick, 10 drops of fennel, 5 drops ginger, and 5 drops peppermint, okay? I can't count and talk, so I'm just going to do that. Hey, Karen, yay! I'm so glad. I heard you got to open back the dog house, the dog place. So I'm grateful for that for you. 5 of that one. All right, so points last a year from the day that you earn them. So that first month that you enrolled, like the second month, you won't have points because that was your initial order. Your first loyalty order comes your second month. So that's your second month. And then the 15th of the following month is when you get it. So that's 3 months in, right? You got your first month if you start there, and then 2 and 3. That third month is when you finally realize some of those points. And from that day, you have an entire year to use those. So the next month, you have a year to use those. I don't know many people that save them up and don't spend them, but some of us forget, right? We forget when we're first starting, and we're like, oh my gosh, I have like 300 points to use. What do I do? And then you get to go on a spending spree. So that's actually a good thing. Don't be shocked and don't be alarmed at the spending spree that you're about to have. Here's peppermint. Hey, Wendy, this is supposed to be a really amazing and generous thing that we get to take advantage of, right? The loyalty program. And when we utilize those points, we have an entire year to use them. So let's say we're not sure. All you got to do is to message in. You can log in, chat in, and they can look at your points for you. If your points seem a little bit off, no big deal. Just check in, double check that, and make sure that you get all the things that you deserve, all right? And they are very gracious. And so let's just say your order was late, or it doesn't look like all the points are there. If you call them, they will actually they will walk you through it, look at your orders with you, and help you figure out the exact amount of points that you were supposed to have already. And then you will make sure you get it straight. If your order's late, I always say, like, say you order, we're running at about a 5-day order cycle. And so if you ordered, give it 3 days to ship. And then if it doesn't come by that 8th day after you ordered, I would give them a call and then just say, hey, I was really looking forward to this order and it seems to be late. And as long as it's not past that projected date that they gave you, they will give you some points. Just say, hey, I would love to be compensated with a little bit of points because of this hassle or disappointment, right? And so they are very generous. They will give points freely because they love us. They are great customer service. Now, let's talk quickly about the #1 product that every single person needs. And this is a question that someone asked about. Dory, it looks like a spending spree coming up. Yes, Karen, I cannot wait to hear what you get. I want to know what you get. Hey, Sue, awesome. So glad you found me. And I just answered your question, so you hopefully got to hear that. So chat in for points or call, and they will help you figure out the exact date or just spend them. Does that make sense? Why hold on to them? If they're like, if you have over 100, I like to save mine to about 100 and then spend it on a bunch of stuff. And that is a great way to gift things to people. So everybody probably needs a little bit of cheer right now and motivate. All right, so my kids are getting loud. I see them drying off. Let's finish up. For me, the product that I can't live without, like if there's only one thing that I can choose, it's definitely TerraZyme. but right along with that is lifelong vitality. And if you are using TerraZyme and right now they're out, then focus heavily on the Microplex VMC because it has the digestive tummy tamer in there. It's going to help with the enzymes. But lifelong vitality, I have watched too many people start them and feel amazing, stop them and feel kind of back where they were, kind of foggy, tired, not knowing really what's wrong with them. Maybe they're getting sick, and then realizing that they forgot to take them and then be back on them. And the mindset that comes, like it is just solidified that was exactly what they needed to give their body that foundation, that energy, that hormone stability, that ache and pain support. And that is why that will always be the product that I feel like every single person needs. Now, oils, a lot of times we start with whatever's ailing us. We're going to deal with the symptoms first. But I tell everyone that second month, those vitamins should be on your radar. And so here's how the vitamins, I'm going to tell you a story about Neal. There's several, right? I could tell everybody's story, like Pat and Patty, all of these people who took them. My own testimony, which I also love. Hey, buddy. But just a second, okay? You just went swimming. Look at you. Okay, you're so handsome. All right, so I told you in a minute. Give me a minute. You're talking to all these people right now. Give me kisses. Don't be rude. Love you. Bye. All right. So for Neal, yes, Wendy, only a year. So only a year. Definitely want to spend them now. Or if you have a problem, message and we'll try to write them an email. Okay. So Neal was on the vitamins for quite a while. He had now he's had a knee replacement. But when we first went in the RV, our very first trip, we drove a little bit. It was like an 8-hour drive. It was a really long drive. And we got to Mammoth Cave, and his knee was so bad from that drive that he barely could get up the next morning. I ran to the store, got one of those copper brace things, like the ones that you put over your knee. Put everything on. And, sir? And we put deep blue rub, and we did that for a while, like maybe a couple hours. And then we went to the Mammoth Caves the next day, and he was like, no, I don't want to go down. It's too much for my knee. And we went, and his after using the deep blue a few, like probably 3 or 4 times over the course of a couple hours, he felt confident and he went ahead and went down to Mammoth Cave and he was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So that was like the initial part of it. After that, it was almost like a realization, okay, there's something to these oils, right? Because we were still new in our oil journey. And he started to take the vitamin pack religiously. Every single day he would take it and he would put deep blue on his knee if it was any achiness. And then once he was on that for about 3 months, the pain was gone. It was just like astounding. And so to watch your husband like get up out of the bed where his back is aching all the time and his knee is hurting all the time, and then to watch him wake up, and I actually remember the day he got up out of the bed and I was like, you're not holding your back, you're not holding your back. And he's like, I'm not holding my back. He's like, I think the oils are working. And so it's the vitamins. And then after that, he realized after about a year that his mood swings, his anxiety, like he would really dive deep and then he would come back out of it. But he still does it sometimes, but the pits are never as long as before. It might be a day or half a day as opposed to a month. And that he attributes to the vitamins and frankincense and copaiba. And anytime I've watched him go where he didn't take it for a couple days, this is my words to him. Have you been taking your vitamins and oils? And he's like, no, right? Because we might go on a trip or have a 3-day weekend and forget. Now he knows, keep those vitamins in his body. So hopefully that helps you. Please join me back next Wednesday. Every Wednesday, 1 p.m., we will do a question and answer. I'll put the post up on Sunday night. I would love to hear your feedback. Anything you feel like I would be doing better, a better way to serve you. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I absolutely love to grow with you. So please help me out. I want to help you. We have a couple palm parties coming up. So the 9th here in Chapin, and the 10th will be down in Alcaloo. And if you can join us, please join us. And I'll be sure to put up the recipes and we'll do some in the group live, and then we'll have some fun. So I'm also thinking about Saturday the 11th to do one at my house. And so if you are interested in coming to my house for a class, maybe a make and take, please message me or put in the comments because I would love to see you and show you my new house. So, hey, Holly, yay. Hey, Dane, hey, Donna, so excited that you're on here. Okay, so Holly, you're so sweet. Yes, the vitamins, you kind of forget. Prefer using them every day. PB Assist plus paired with Yarrow Palm. Yes, that is great. So I love that you shared that. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Now I have a giveaway, and I like to forget about this stuff, but Sue, you won. Hopefully, please give her some love. Sue Jameson won. She and Abra asked questions, so I just had to do a 50-50. The more of you that ask questions on that wellness post during the week on Sunday up until Wednesday, if you ask a question, you are entered, okay? So ask your questions. I don't care what it is. Is the sky blue? No, just kidding. It has to be oil related. All right, something to do with oils or whatnot. So rewatch the video if you want to see the promotions. I'll be posting things in the group, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye, guys.